shit. Oh, shit. Welcome back to Just Us, guys. Today we got another deck profile. I told you I had a bunch of deck profiles coming. It was a little, later than I thought, but whatever.
Yeah.
We got them. We're getting them. I'll kill you. Today we got KOZMOs. Chris Bill has actually a pretty interesting build on KOZMOs. From my understanding, I'm no expert on KOZMOs, but it's pretty different than like normal builds, like the most like competitive builds. But it's really cool. It's really fun. Does some really spicy things that are pretty devastating to the right deck. So
Yeah.
I'll let him take it away here.
All right. So basically, I'm playing the Dark Planet KOZMOs. So center around getting KOZMO Dark Planet out as fast as you can, turn one, and then setting up a bunch of spell negates off of it. So the main card's obviously 3 KOZMO Dark Planet. KOZMO Dark Planet's a pretty cool card. So basically, you can summon it by banishing KOZMO cards up to the level up to 10. So you can basically just like banish itself to summon one, which is really cool. And there's like a kind of spicy card that I play to kind of get you multiple copies.
And it just negates any spell or trap card?
Yeah, it does. So you have to banish a KOZMO from graveyard to just negate a spell card only.
A spell specifically?
Yeah, spell specifically.
Okay.
So yeah, you play 3 of him. Then you play 3 Dark Eclipser. This is the one that banishes a spell card from grave to negate a trap card. He's level 9. But also, both of these can't be targeted by your opponents, which is pretty nice because all the big ones do it, at least the big ships.
All the ships, right?
The big ships, at least, yeah. Next 3 are Dark Destroyer.
I'll play him. He's at 3.
Yeah, exactly. Got back to 3, so you might as well play him at 3. Plus, the synergy of banishing all the high levels just to get to the Dark Planet. Because, like I said, the whole point of the deck is to get 1 Dark Planet on field as early as possible, and then set up negates.
So the levels can equal to or exceed, right?
Yes. Next we play 2 Dogfighter.
Yeah.
Dogfighter is pretty cool because if he's on field, he can just special summon a token on your standby phase, so you can go into like link plays and things like
Is
that.
it both standby phases or yours specifically?
Both standby phases, yeah. So pretty cool with that. Plus he's a high level, so sometimes you just need the higher levels. For the last ship I play, Slip Rider is just your spell and trap pop. On summon, special summon, normal summon, it can on special summon, no, I was right, special or normal summon, it can pop a spell or trap. And you can get this off of all the pilots. So that's the last of the ships I play. Next I play 3 Dark Ladies. Dark Lady is your negate, your monster negate, by paying 1,000 life points, quick and easy. And you can summon her off of Tin Can or any of the lower ones, which is really nice. Next, for one-ofs, I play 1 Farm Girl and 1 Sword Trooper. This is more for like long game kind of stuff. Farm Girl is really cool because when she does damage, she can add you a ship to hand, and then you can immediately use her effect to banish herself to summon another ship and then do more damage. So she's really cool and can help push for OTKs if you need to, or just push for game in longer games. And Sword Trooper is really cool because Sword Trooper can summon a level, what is it? Summon one of the, yeah, I think it's level 4 lower. Once per turn, you can pay 1,000 life points to target 1 psychic cosmic monster in your graveyard and special summon it, and that can summon directly. For more of the pilots, play 3 Strawman. Strawman's really nice because it just gets you your summon of your ship from banish, and that way on the end phase when the ship gets destroyed, the ship gets its effect to either add or special summon or whatever, which is really nice. But it does negate the effects of the ship when it's summoned. Next you have Tin Can. Tin Can's the best card in the deck, and is part of the combo that you use with the Dark Planet. Tin Can on end phase can pay 500 life points, reveal 3 KOZMO cards, send 2 to the grave, and add 1 to hand, but it's random based on your opponent. Which is really, really nice because the whole play is like get Dark Planet out, normal summon Tin Can, on end phase pay 500 life points. Tin Can will then search your Destroyer, your Dark Lady, or your Eclipser. And then from there, you hope you get Dark Lady into hand. You can just banish it on end phase, put Dark Lady on field, and you got 2 engrave, and you have 2 spell negates and a monster negate, which is really nice. Next for spells, we play 3 Cosmotown. Cosmotown is very integral in this because you can shuffle your like bad Cosmo cards in hand to start, so that way you can
playing a lot of big ships, you can definitely brick.
Yeah, you can definitely brick on your big ships, and then it also just kind of like restacks your hand up, which is really cool. And it can add one of your ships back from banish by just paying life points equal to its level, which is really good because that way if you like summon if you use Dark Planet to summon one of the to summon itself by like banishing some ships or even pilots that you like would need back, you can just add them back to hand for just like small life points, so it's not too bad. Next for some cool spicy card, I play Card of the Soul. So what this card does is you look at your life points and you can add a monster whose attack and defense are equal to, or its sum of its attack and defense are equal to your life points. And what do you know? Dark Planet is 4,000, 4,000. So if you open this, you can add a Dark Planet to hand for free because you're opening with 8,000 life points anyways. So it's pretty cool, and like long game, it like you kind of have to do math to like remember what your life points are and remember what all the added totals are, the attack and defense of all your monsters, which is kind of tough sometimes, but mainly it's used to just get the Dark Planet off right away, so that way you can go into those plays. Definitely a cool spicy card. Next you play Reasoning. Reasoning is really good because it just can dump a bunch of...
So many different levels.
Yeah, you have so many different levels in the deck, and it can just dump like any cards you really like, not any card, but it'll just dump all your monsters in the graveyard. So if you do get Dark Planet on field, you're like left with a bunch of negates, which is really, really nice. Next you play 3 Allures. Allure is really good because you can banish any of your ships. Most of them are dark. The only one that's not, I believe, is Slip Rider. And then you can, if you have Cosmotown, you can just recycle them to keep using it. So like if you allure, get into another allure, you banish a ship.
Banishing, which also you can get back with Cosmotown, so the
yeah,
exactly
exactly.
isn't that bad.
Yeah, exactly. So the banishing is not bad, and you can like keep reusing the same ship off of allure if you keep drawing into multiple allures, which is really nice. Next, I played just one Twister, Twin Twisters. This is just for like back row, like kind of longer game stuff. Only one, because you kind of don't really need to worry too much about the spells and traps. If you get Dark Planet off with a bunch of negates, like you're kind of stopping your opponent's turns. You play 1 Upstart, you know, you're playing a 39 card deck, you might as well.
Do not activate this before Card of the Soul.
Yes, definitely don't activate this before Card of the Soul, because then
your life points are 9,000. It's impossible.
No, your opponent.
No, your opponent's life
Oh wait,
points.
never mind. Yours is the same then. Then you're good.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, never mind. I don't know what I was thinking in my head. For some reason, I thought you. I don't know what I was thinking. Whatever.
You play 1 E-Telly because E-Telly's at 1, and your
Nice tits.
Tin Can is the best summon target off of this, because then on end phase, you can just get him on field. So, like I said, the entire base of the deck is trying to get your Dark Planet and your Tin Can to get its effect off. Next, you play 1 for 1. 1 for 1, same thing basically. You can special summon your Cosmo Tin Can level 1.
-1. Bad card.
1 for 1 is actually pretty cool because you can get Dark Planet, send a monster into the graveyard to get your Tin Can, and that way you already have 1 spell negate off of Dark Planet. So.
1 for 1's one of my favorite spells.
And then last, you play the 1 Cosmojo.
Not about you.
Cosmojo is really good because it's like it's a non-targeting banish, which is really nice. So. And that's it for the deck. We run a 40 card deck, 39 with Upstart. Don't really need an extra deck with this variant, but I do play an extra deck. Play Linkaribo because your Tin Can is level 1. Play Underclock just because it's got decent arrows and it's got a pretty cool effect. So if you can like summon Underclock with your Dark Planet underneath of it, I mean you can, you know, attack your.
That's like TK stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Play 1 Wee Witch, just because it's got the recycle ability for the darks, which is really nice. You play Cleefort because all your ships are machines. That's about it. Nothing really special on Cleefort. It's got good
We're stretching here.
Yeah, it's got good arrows.
We're reaching.
You play the Nightmare package because it's a pretty good package, especially for this deck. You don't really need to go into like anything crazy, and you can't go into dragon plays or anything like that. So there's no real use on that kind of package. So Nightmare package is pretty nice. For cards that don't really matter, like Borreload and Boral Sword. I mean, you're never really gonna go into a Link 4 with this build specifically, but they're there because they're pretty good cards. So if you can get like a bunch of your smaller, shittier cards, like you can go into them.
Yeah, it's just you put so many big, huge ships on the field. Like you're not gonna link 4 big ships into a Boral Sword. You're already OTKing. There's no point with like protection.
Yeah, and they all can't be targeted, so it's like there's no real. Yeah. Next, you play Exciton Knight because you can get 2 level 4s from the side deck. I can show you that. You can get 2 level 4s if you side out, basically, and then wipe opponent's board. You play Nova and Infinity because if you get 2 Slip Riders on field, you can special summon into Infinity, which is really cool. Photon Strike Bouncer is a really good card. You play it just because you can get multiple. I also play Pallades, and then if you get 2 8s, I play Hope Harbinger. So, but yeah, the extra deck really isn't as needed because the whole point of the deck is to get the spell and trap negates off.
It can be good utility though.
Yeah. For the side deck that I play, so I kind of was trying to figure out like how can I play a side deck to kind of support it, and I couldn't really figure out a way. So what I decided to do is play a side deck that just changes up the strategy of the deck. So I basically side into like an older KOZMO variant. So you play 2 Call the Haunted because special summoning from your graveyard is pretty nice off of the ships. They get their effects when summoned. I play Monster Gate because if you're able to get a monster on field, like if you can get any of your pilots on field, basically, you can tribute them off and then special summon another pilot, but dump a bunch of cards into the graveyard, which is really nice because then your Call of the Haunteds are live, or your, if you keep a Dark Planet in, that Dark Planet's still live, something like that. Play 1 Terraforming. It's at 1, so you kind of play it at 1. You need to see KOZMO Town because it's a pretty good card for recycling, which is really nice. And for the last spell I play Offerings of the Doomed. This is actually a pretty cool card and can help with OTKs. So what the card says is target 1 face-up monster in the field, destroy that target, also skip your next draw phase. So basically if you have a ship on field, like let's say you have Dark Destroyer on field, you can attack with Dark Destroyer. Since this is a quick play spell, you activate it, destroy Dark Destroyer, and then Dark Destroyer summons another monster from from your deck, and you can basically summon Farm Girl, attack with Farm Girl. Farm Girl gets you her ad, and then you use Farm Girl's effect to summon another Dark Destroyer, basically, and then can just kind of pop off with that. And it's like pretty good for OTKs, which is super cool. Next, for the rest of the KOZMO cards, so I play another Stormtrooper for long game. I play another Farm Girl because you need multiple copies of her when you're siding out the pure Dark Planet variant. I play 1 Good Witch because Good Witch is really, it's not great, but it's kind of interesting. She can just change a monster to face down, which is not amazing, but she's a level, and she's a pilot. I play 1 Forerunner. I really like Forerunner because it's the, you can dump a card to, what is it? Yeah, so it can send a card to graveyard, which is really nice, and it can help your Call the Haunted plays. And then you play Wicked Witch, and I actually play 2 Forerunners and your Wicked Witch. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I really like the deck. It's really fun to play. It's not like anything crazy or anything, but it's definitely a fun deck to play.
I mean, just the fact that you can put up like 4,000 beat sticks, 3,000 and 4,000 beat sticks that are just untargetable.
Yeah.
Some decks just can't even out that, even in the meta. Strikers, like a classic example.
Especially with non-targetable ones, like Widowmaker can't touch it.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Draco's gonna have a tough time.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Cheese hot dogs are the best.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Definitely put some suggestions down below. Chris is definitely, we're all, open to suggestions if you think. Obviously, it's a more fun build, so obviously, we're really looking for suggestions to make it the most competitive build. Like obviously we change it up, but I don't know. If you have
Maybe,
some
like,
other fun ideas you want to throw in.
interesting text and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, definitely fun
Yeah.
stuff. Obviously we know that Monster Gate is now at 3, so obviously if Chris they change up the side deck or put them in the main. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever possible options there, but that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe for more stuff, for more deck profiles in the future, and I'll
Tell
catch
your
you in the next
friends.
video. Tell your dad.
Yeah.
Bye.
Everyone.